Good morning and welcome back to the zombie apocalypse. Welcome back to Irvington. And I'm right here trying to see what's up for the next day. We had a few visitors here that at least got to this house. I mean, this is barely a cleared area. Oh, I saw somebody walk in here. Yeah. Right. That's cleared. That is cleared out. Let's have a quick look at the map and make a little bit of a game plan for today. I think I want to check out not necessarily all the houses. I don't want to go upstairs and check every single room. But I wanna have a quick look through the garages here, and then I think we double back and clear out the Giga Mart. That should give us plenty of supplies for our forward base here to just be independent. And then I'm kind of tempted to look around this way. Now, I did say I wanted to get back to base, taking care of the animals again. Also, I think I didn't really refuel the generator, so that might also be something I need to do. So we're looking at 2 more days in the city, and then in the afternoon tomorrow, driving back. Although I'm not sure yet which route I want to take driving back, because let's just put it this way, not the route through the city that we came in from, because holy crap. That was a little bit much. And every time we take that route, we pull more zombies onto that street. Until we deal with them. Alright, just having a quick check here with these guys if we can get a key for this part of the world. Or, zombie sounds here. That's another welding torch. Looks like there's a bunch of zombies next to the house. Maybe? One more? Come on, see the tree wriggling. Don't try to be sneaky. I think this was the one place where we found our original welding torch. Storage place. Oh, replacement hacksaw. We were looking for that. Definitely some interesting stuff in some of these garages. Oh, that looks like another looter zombie, I would say. Scratch ticket, come on. We gotta be a lucky winner at some point, right? Seems to be a place where we should be able to find some tools and stuff. We don't really need those. You know, on second thought, I'm not even gonna do the last house here. Let's double back down and clear out that Giga Mart. Looks like we've been occasionally killing zombies that were coming over this way, and that already made quite a dent here. That looks way less busy than I remember it. These brick cars even look like they're in decent condition. Let those guys break out. Well, look at these cars. Because I was thinking we kind of... well, I want a smaller car, a more agile car, driving around the town a little bit, scouting out areas. Okay, this is maybe not the best condition. Green one seems fine, but the red one would of course be faster. That is pretty good. Both of them are not open. Let's do a quick check with foraging. It's just red shit, I think. I don't think there's any keys on the ground. Unless they're super far away from the thing. Well, you know, there's always this option. Not like we need the car right this moment, but hey. Just preparation here. Ah, great. The whole Giga Mart is looted. Ah, my favorite mechanic strikes again. Just go to the other Giga Mart in the city. I mean, there's still a little bit of stuff left, I guess. The other thing is that there's... So in looter building, there's a lot of stuff on the ground, but as soon as you get close to any storage, the inventory automatically switches over the view to that item, and it's like trying to find stuff on the ground. It's a real pain. It's super annoying. I don't know. I really. You get 3 packs of chips, 5 packs, and even if some of them are salt and vinegar. That's also something I wish you could disable. We never want to sort that way, and now I probably need to restart the game to get the default sorting back. Anyway, I'm rambling. Sounds like we got a few friends outside. So my big plan of over the next 2 days we clear the Giga Mart. Yeah, it's barely noon. We have a rooftop access somewhere. I mean, what's the point of that staircase there if you can't get to the roof in the first place? I'm like curious, but probably not curious enough to sneak onto the second floor there. Let's have some eggs. Also, I'm kind of low on weight, so I think I'm just gonna chunk in a whole box of cereal. Alright, that's the sporting goods store, and that is the white store. You know, since we have some extra time and my curiosity is kind of piqued. Like, I feel like the mannequins at the window could have some other stuff. Some jackets. Paperwork. Comic book. Right, you're telling me there's not a single wedding dress somewhere here? No, this is back here. Okay. Curiosity is satisfied. Something to be said to potentially shredding all that clothing from that store for tailoring. Time for sport. Maybe not. Oh, look at that. Actually, one of the windows was broken. We got a lucky break here. just really having a look, and there are gonna be baseball bats in here, because not that we need baseball bats, but just as a general idea, is this place worth looting on a character that might be interested in baseball bats? And there's one. Baseball bats on a canoe paddle. Some ice hockey sticks. I mean, yeah, long blunt enjoyers. It's not the worst place ever, but also kind of disappointing. Today has been a weird day. Stuff that I thought would take us several days, and we've done it basically in a morning. Well, I guess we're doing a little exploration here. That was our survivor house we've been to last time. And then we had the super thick fog here. So everything here is basically new to me, because I've never seen it. Okay. House under construction. I don't know. I think I'm gonna stop killing every zombie and just do a little bit of a drive. Yeah, this leads up to the Spiffos van. And some sort of other van. Oh god, I forgot to refill my water. Jones something something. Can't quite make it out. Alright, let's stop by the survivor house here quickly and grab some water there. I thought I saw somebody here near the garage. How? What? I'm sure I saw a zombie here. So how did we get in here? I think it was the back door. Yeah. Barely recognized that place without all the heavy fog. Right, let's check the map. Also, yeah, been there, done that, kind of been there. Let's check what the next one is. This kinda in a similar manner looks like, or some sort of shopping restaurant, anything like that. So not just some residential house. So yeah, it's a little bit of a shame still. I think I mentioned it before that in the current version on the map, not everything is correctly color coded in the way you would expect. So most of the houses are still colored in the residential color. So you kind of think it's something boring, some apartment building or so, but it is Hobbs and Perkins hardware store. Well, okay. Build strong, last forever. Yeah. Kind of poor business practice, if everything lasts forever, you don't get returning customers. What's that in your back there? Is it just a meat cleaver? It is. Meat cleaver quickly becoming one of my favorite weapons on my lumberjack character because they count as axes now and they have a really low weight. Similar to our crafted ball peen hammer, you can fight with them for days. This place is big. There's a lot of well-stocked shelves. Hang on. Medium handle. We had like one hammerhead we could improve again. Oh, I did pick up a whetstone the other day. Okay, never mind. Put that away again. Like, I'm probably not picking up anything here, but this is great. This is great stuff for a fresh run. Didn't have that many enemies outside. Crucible even. Scythe, also great axe weapon. Proper smithing hammer in here. What a place. Some recipes maybe? Small scale smithing. Tweezers, scissors, doorknobs, hinges. Needle. I feel like most of these I already know, just because of that they're auto unlocked with higher blacksmithing. Oh, was there a proper... I thought I saw... Mason's trowel. No. Yeah, some good stuff here. I almost feel guilty for not taking anything, but it's like, yeah. Cool and all, but we got that at home. And I still don't think you can pick up these machines. I would really like such a metal bandsaw just to confirm each time what you can do with it, and then realizing, oh, we actually don't need that. Like the only unique recipe to that thing is cutting up metal tires, not metal tires. Well, cool place. Like even the front counter here has good stuff in it. Just not anything we need. Part of me thinks, oh, I could have just taken a bunch of nails. You never know how many nails you might still need, but I think we have still so many. Alright, quick map check. Let's put a, I don't know. Well, there was actually not any X's in there, but tools. That's good enough for tools. So I think I'm gonna check out whatever that is, and then drive back this way past what I suspect is the school, and head back towards the homeward area. Video store, yeah? Well, that's unfortunately, since all skills stop, or all videotapes stop giving XP once you reach level 3, that is not something we have any use for anymore. That certainly looks like it's a very busy school. Right, let me check the map again. Kinda already didn't drive the way I wanted to drive. You know, yeah, let's just drive this way. Yeah, checking the map a lot. Also, this was the fancy residential area. What's the time? Yeah, you know what? Since this is kind of a... No. It's a good condition car, but it's also... burner car, and we also always have the green car to fall back to if this one gets burned out. I want to drive through this fancy residential area and just, you know, have a look what kind of houses we're dealing with there. Alright. Oh, back at the school. Oh, that shot is probably not helpful. We need a lot of high fences. High fences make for good neighbors. Yeah, let's just come back down this way and then we'll have another look where we go next. So we're definitely considering the state of our base back at home, right? Back at Echo Creek. We're in a we don't need much anymore situation. Oh, I guess we're not driving down this road then. See if I care. This all intrigues me to start a fresh run in Irvington, although a lot of the town definitely seems very busy. Does have some neat potential, both for bases and for good loot locations. Alright, getting a little bit dark. So I'd say we'll head back home to our temporary safe-ish house. Yes, I saw that guy intentionally didn't dodge. At least that's what I'm going with. Right, let's head upstairs. No, that's not upstairs. This is not the right bedroom. I know where I'm going. There we go. Right, one more look at the map. Obviously, we have this super zombie-infected area over here, and there's something in this corner, I would assume. A little bit more room down here, but I feel like my impression I get from the town is that there's very little going on the south side. That being said, there is another connection, since, you know, I don't necessarily want to drive out this way. Like this road east of Echo Ridge connects to Irvington somewhere down here. So I'm thinking tomorrow I'm gonna jump into the car and we're gonna drive down here, and then here on this intersection, take this big road that heads straight east, and hope that we connect somewhere to the road leading back to Echo from the backside. Yeah, I'll see you bright and early. Alright, it's the next morning, and I was just driving past here, and I thought we could maybe, before we go on a trip here, pilfer some... Is required. I've got my car key right here. Hang on, I was going to also... Yeah, front right window is kind of trash, so let's smash that in. I do not have a screwdriver on me. Don't I always have a screwdriver on me? I'm feeling like the worst survivor ever. Alright, let me just run back to the garage and get a screwdriver. Oh, I'll drive back. Right, back with a screwdriver. Let's first of all take care of these friends here. Look, I just want to do some quick mechanics. Is that too much to ask for? Right, give me your windshield and give me your front left window. Wait, did I not get the windshield? What did I do? Did I click too fast? Alright. Or do I not have the skill to reliably uninstall that? I do not have the skill. I need skill 5. So I damaged it. It was 80, now it's 73. Now it's 67. Now it's barely worth it. I guess what is? I think the one we have is 55. Fine. Your secrets. Now watch me damage this windshield when reinstalling it. That's 52. Okay. Well, that was a great demonstration of how to not do it. I need to work on mechanics some more when I'm back at base. I'm really curious, like a screwdriver is usually like one of the first tools in a run I ever pick up, and one that I never move out of my inventory because you kind of constantly need it for electrical work, for mechanics, and just for general crafting, and I'm completely surprised that I didn't have one on me. And this is my exit. Station also. What is this down here? Hard to say. Metal World, which, you know, is either a metalworking shop or a music store. Greens, a farmer bug, another gas station. Tobacco. Looks like a huge residential area. And then we're out of town, eh? Ah, lots of hay bales here. Looks like mm, oh, hey. Okay. That is definitely a thing. There's also a lot of zombies that like hay. Alright, cool. Beef Jerky Company? Now you got my attention. Sleeping bag? Oh, but nothing else. Empty hiking bag. Oh, where those guys are coming from? Inside. Okay, this is was always the risk driving into the middle of a place. We fight inside the parking lot so we're not dragging in more people from outside. You need to go down fast. Little bit concerned about exertion, muscle strain, all that stuff. Maybe hammer time. Should have fixed up that ball peen hammer. Oh boy. Oh boy. That is not what I want to see here. There's not much happening at the side of the building. I don't think the guys from the other side of the fence will find their way around. So maybe we can kill these two and then have a little sit down here? Find their way around. Okay, but we need to recover here. He's still coming. I think he's kind of almost giving up. No. Now he's on the inside of the fence. Alright. What have I done? Right. We can always try to lure them away from the car and jump in and drive away. That usually works, but that's not. That sounds like a quitter. Well, what a quitter would do. Okay, I think going behind is not a good idea. That looked like a whole bunch of zombies behind the building. So let's see if we can get the fence group here to find their way around, come at me, then have a little sit, and then we kill the guys at the truck. Yeah, that's more where that came from. I think I once again underestimated how freaking loud that truck is. Like, this guy even almost gave up on coming after me because, oh, brain tasty, but truck loud. Those guys are constantly like walking back and forth. It's like, oh, tasty survivor, loud truck. I just can't make up my mind. Yeah, that guy's already turning around again. It's like, no. The truck is way tastier. Not taking any prisoners here. You mess with my truck, you mess with me. Unless there's a lot of you, then just have my truck. I don't care. Constantly like looking in top right. There's a third Moodle always briefly popping up and disappearing again. I can't quite make it out. I think it's a panic Moodle, right? The real life panic Moodle there for a second. I'm just, the moment I see out of breath, I think it's still a 50% damage reduction that you're suffering there. I feel like there's no point to continue fighting. You're just gonna get more out of breath while killing fewer zombies. Well, that's a little bit concerning that that huge group that was behind the building is slowly making their way to the front. Yeah, they're coming for me and then turning around like, no, actually the truck is better. And then hiking back zombie? Or is it just a regular backpack? I don't know. It's like a, yeah. Like a school zombie. Sheesh, I should have wanted some jerky. Is that too much to ask? Shouldn't I be able to... Medium handle, ball peen, hammerhead. Still need anything else? Oh, I need a surface. Now here's a question. Any of you guys have the key for the factory? Key residence? I don't think this is a residence here, but might have been one that came from across the street. Key factory, there we go. That's what I was hoping for. That's all I really wanted from here. I think that's probably my sign to leave. What a mess. All that for a little bit of beef jerky. Generic warehouse. If we needed any more tools, that would probably be the place to go. Oh, some deer. Only I just also grabbed some weapons, not just ammo, then we could go hunting. And I might, you know, I kind of want to explore that whole tracking thing again, so I might actually have to rebind my sneaking key so we can actually do tracking. Cattle farm, okay. Is this just the farm, or is this the road that leads up here? I think since it has a stop sign, it kind of tells me that it might actually be a proper road. Not just the entrance to the farm, I don't know. So hey, good condition traders here. Are you guys a survivor group? Do we have any fancy looking zombie with a backpack? Unless it's the one guy that didn't come along. Seeing it. See myself rewatching that in the recording and then realizing, nah, also, dude with a military backpack. I didn't see him. Block of rabbits. Yeah, I'm not sure what the actual collective noun for a group of rabbits is. Assuming this is gonna be the... yeah, that looks like it should lead up there. Well, in terms of just driving quality, going this way was definitely way better than going through the middle of the town. And definitely shorter than going all the way out around the west end of town, where we initially came in when we were coming from the racetrack, so... might be my preferred route also back into town going forward, if we come back. I'm a little bit torn right now, so let me just use the time while I'm just driving here to think out loud what I still want to do in this run. I want to work with most of the crafting skills, because that's the big new thing in Build 42, and I know some of them are really unfinished at the moment, but I just want to see how high we can push them. So that might include a bunch of me grinding skills off camera, because it's just gonna be that, you know, something to do while I'm watching some YouTube videos in the background. Then we've looted all the gun places and we have an insane amount of ammo. I definitely want to do some shooting. So that's obviously something we could look into. And yeah, we've started to train up the long blade weapons. Now, apparently when I was researching that katana the other day, I learned the recipe for a proper short sword, not the crude metal short sword. So, which I can already craft with level 7. So, expect to see some of those in the next episode. Since we also have all that steel from our trip to Riverside. Yeah, and one thing we could do in terms of power leveling skills, I was thinking, we'll have a quick look at the skills here. Let me actually drive back to base. The rest is pretty familiar terrain here, and then we'll talk about skills and what we do with them. All right, back at base. So, quick check. Yeah, aiming, reloading, especially also since we have a bunch of the books. I think we can get both of them to 5, what used to be like the big drop-off where you get less XP. Longblade, maybe we can get it up to 5. We'll see how good the new short swords are. There's still something to be said about eventually finding that carpentry book and actually getting carpentry higher, but carpentry is not necessarily a new skill. So not much we can do there. Carving, level 5, level 10 should be easy. Cooking, don't care too much. Doesn't do anything anyway. Electrical, not going to bother with. Glass making, I have no idea what it's all about. If we can make new windows for our cars, that would be fantastic. I don't know if that is in the game, but definitely I'm gonna explore a little bit between episodes, and that's probably the hot new thing. We'll look into next episode. Masonry, I don't know. Napping, again, if we don't have the book, it's going to be super grindy. So I'm kind of thinking maybe next time around we'll have to look into doing some run for books to maybe find the missing napping and carpentry books. I'm fairly certain I don't have them. Metalworking. This is what I'm gonna focus on for now. Still, again, I want to get not just the short sword. I want to get the proper sword. I want to make my own katanas, basically. Mechanics, it's not really new, but as we've seen, we need a little bit more skill to actually take care of our cars. Pottery, with the pottery tool that we finally found, we can do a little bit of that. Tailoring, I'm not really bothered with. Welding, I am not sure what the best way to level this is. It's very material intensive. Like building metal walls and this kind of stuff, metal fences. So we'll have to see about that. Agriculture, kind of dead at the moment. Like both it's winter and the new farming just sucks. Animal care is gonna go automatically with us taking care of the animals. Butchering. I was wondering if we, power level butchering with a quick trip to the chicken farm out east. I'm not going to mention any details, but yeah, that's just something that might happen. Combat skills passively. Foraging we can get to 10, but there's also not anything new here. Fishing is, I'm not even sure if it's still nerfed in the winter or if it actually works again. Maybe I'll do some fishing also to tell you if it's worth it in the winter or if we have to wait until March. And yeah, tracking is something I want to look into, and I'm not sure how trapping works. Trapping is kind of limited by the bait you need for the traps, which you used to get from farming, but with farming being useless right now, I'm not sure how that's going to work. Anyway, so that's roughly the plan here. So there might be a little bit of a longer time skip this time around, as I'm just gonna take care of the base, do some black metalworking, some pottery and all that stuff, figure out how glass making works, and in the next episode I'll update you on everything that's happened in between. For now, I'm gonna put a cut in here. Thanks for watching. See you next time.